What's going on? I just noticed I need to copy and then paste. Ah, there we go. But yeah, how's it going, everybody? Cheers. I'm getting slightly less janktastic at this as I do it more and more. Uh, got 5. I saw 6 for a second. See nothing. Exactly. For those of you that may not have noticed, I enabled super chats. So we'll see what the hell all that's about. I did that for a reason, though. Just we're not doing all that yet. Gonna do a charity live stream. Everyone can donate. We'll have some fun with it. But I have to. Somebody mentioned a different streaming platform that doesn't take so damn much. Apparently, YouTube takes like 30% or something crazy like that. So yeah, we're not gonna let them do that. I'll go somewhere else. Miles, good on you for sharing the link in the Discord for me. Appreciate it. I need to turn this bad boy down. You may wonder why I'm using my headset mic, and that is simply because, for whatever reason, OBS loves it. It works perfectly with Open Broadcaster. So, I don't know. The good mic doesn't want to work, and I have no idea why. So, this hopefully doesn't sound too awful. Where'd you guys all go? You guys were talking like crazy when I screwed up and showed stuff I didn't mean to. Message retracted. Good on you, Zach. Oh, that's awesome. But yeah, welcome everybody. Entrepreneurs here. Zach's here. Miles. What's going on, everybody? Wi-Fi Hub. Highest PME Ltd. What's going on? Miles lurking. That's right. It's the way to do it, right? I think I'm outputting like 720p or something now, just to try to get this all to work somewhat reliably. I hope it doesn't look too god awful. Um, I had it at I think 1080p last time, and it worked, and then nothing. With the crazy high utilization that we're seeing right now, can't risk cranking it up because, I mean, it just won't work for very long anyway, so no point really. Oh, I'm just drinking garbage. Oh, what do you guys think of the new cameras? Look all right? 720/60. Oh, okay, that's good. I got a I got some whiskey and a cigar for later though. I just gotta wait for the damn sun to go down. It's like 105 or something here today. It's like record heat right now. It's rather toasty out. Awesome. Glad you like it. Trying to mix stuff up a little. Odds are I'll probably knock the camera down at least once because it is precariously balancing up on the little baby tripod that I have, and it's kind of a hack and slash way I have of doing this anyway. It actually is the Sony like remote control software or whatever, and it'll give you a live view over USB, but it won't output video over USB. Like the camera won't show up as a video capture device. Be great if it did, but it doesn't. So you can pull up the live capture and then use OBS to cut it out. A little bit janky, but um, it looks better, I hope. It's a pain in the ass to work with, though. And like I said, it will fall. I will knock it over. If I bump this table even the tiniest little bit, down she goes. So get ready for that. That's fun. It has HDMI out. I don't have any way for HDMI in, is the issue. If I got a capture card, yeah, I could do that. But I don't have one yet. I wish it worked as a capture device like this. The little webcam, you plug it into USB and OBS sees it and goes, oh, okay, video capture device. And then you can just select it and away you go. But yeah. What do you recommend? Mimosa Ubiquiti? Guys, depends. Depends. I use Ubiquiti because that's all I've ever used and it works. But your mileage may vary. That's a very, very broad question. Ooh, up to 14. How's it going, everybody? Might be a record for this channel. Wow, 15. Oh. Okay, so I'll tell you what, if we hit 20, I'll I'll unveil all the goodness. Oh, 16. Watch the video. Which video? Oh yeah, the video. The video. Yeah. Boy, did that ruffle some feathers, I am telling you. Ideally, I would mount the camera to the side of the monitor, a little bit lower, and I would have maybe, I don't know, because I keep having to look over here to look at the chat. It's kind of, and then my main monitor is over here, the camera's right there, and this monitor's over here. It's kind of a pain. But yeah, that video is also by far the most popular video I like ever had. So that was kind of cool. Hey, somebody super chatted. Look at you, lockdown stream. Entrepreneur gets the cheers for being my first ever super chat, received or given. I've never given one either. So bravo, my friend. What do you use the USG Pro? Is there any benefits over Edge Router? I don't use either anymore. I started with the USG Pro, the 4-port Ubiquiti security gateway, and worked fine. The main issue that I have with a lot of Ubiquiti's hardware is the way you have to adopt it. You have to like have a controller program and then adopt the hardware before you can just configure it. Whereas the, like for instance, the Netonix router that I have right now, you just go to an IP and enter your credentials and away you go. It takes 2 seconds. When things break, stuff gets hairy with that stupid controller shit. Because if you don't happen to have that computer with you, or if that computer is long gone, or if the controller program dies or freaks out or whatever, you got to start over. You got to factory reset everything, as far as I know. You got to factory reset everything and re-adopt it all and then reconfigure it all or load a backup. It's just stupid, unnecessary work. And when things break, the last thing you want is stupid, unnecessary work. We actually use an Untangle router now, running on like some old Dell server or some shit. I don't know. John set that up. He's always doing some crafty shit, and I came in one day and poof, it was there. I was like, oh, okay, cool. We needed some more flexibility for what he was trying to do as well, so something had to be done. We had to change to something, and he did that. I was like, all right, that works. I had asked when lockdown first happened, so how's the traffic? Has it gone up? Have you had more people asking for internet? Oh boy, have I. I actually had my neighbor walk over to my house. Somebody I very, very rarely ever even talk to walked over and was like, "Hey, can I get on that internet?" I was like, not right now, actually, no. Let me see. But yeah, utilization is literally 2 to 3 times what it normally is. I'm gonna pull up the thing and show you. And I don't have a whole lot of backbone to work with right now. So yeah, it gets hairy sometimes, but it works. It's actually been knocking on all the wood in sight without knocking my camera over. It's actually been very solid and it's been working well. So yeah, all things considered, it's been fine. Come on. My computer's struggling so hard right now. Still doing all right though for a, what is this thing, like a 10-year-old CPU, 11-year-old CPU actually. All right, is there any shit on here I don't want you bastards seeing? Let me see. I don't really care about you. It's all the creepers that may come along and see this video in the future. Let's just do this. We'll go whoop like that, and then is that good? Good, good, good. Oh yeah, utilization is high right now. So if this stream goes down, we'll know why. But I think we're good. Okay. Yep, there we go. Utilization's a little bit high right now. Yeah, a little bit. It was before all this happened and everybody was stuck at home. Utilization was like down here. It was no problem. Even when it dropped down like this, because my backbone shot sucks. It's obscured by like some trees or some shit. So it does this stupid nonsense. But even when it's like this, it would only go up about halfway. It really wasn't bad at all. And then everybody's stuck at home and that happens. So yeah, utilization has been rough. Been very, very, very high. I got plans to fix all this shit though because this is absolutely atrocious. It's pathetic. Gonna get a shed, preferably a shipping container, like an 8x10 shipping container. But I might have to just make do with a shed and put it on there's actually a concrete slab at the relay house with power and everything. Apparently, there used to be a little barn there or something. I don't know. But I'm going to put a shed there or a shipping container, and I'm going to put a mast on it. And probably 30, 40 feet, something like that. Put all my radios and stuff up there. That should get it a bit higher, and it should make for a better shot. And I'm going to do another shot, another AF5X HD shot from there. So I'll have two. Come to find out, another amazing checkbox for the Netonix, this little tiny ass switch, does link aggregation. So I'm going to do some link aggregation. That'll give me more capacity because that is absolutely horrible. And it'll give me some redundancy. If something happens to one of them, it should still be good to go. So that's in the works. I just got to find a damn shed now. But yeah, that's just yeah, that's coronades right there. Caused all this. See this? You notice how there is no light blue anymore? Yeah. For those that aren't familiar, the light blue is your capacity, this part up here, and then your dark blue is the actual utilization. And you notice there is no light blue. It is like 100% utilized. Yeah, yeah, not good, not good. But it works. Everything, again, I gotta knock very softly so I don't knock the camera down, but it works. But yeah, that's getting fixed very soon. How many clients? I have 30 something, like on the actual backbone itself. But that's why I quit hooking people up because I had to. I had to quit doing hookups and stuff because I don't want to affect performance. It works fine the way that it is now. And if I keep hooking people up, especially when something like this happens, it'll just go in the shitter. And I don't want that to happen. I just saw 20 viewers. I did. Come on, come back and we'll do cool things. Aha, there's 20. All right, everybody. Oh, I did big fancy things. You ready? Boom. Oh, yeah. WinSpear Networks is 1 year old today. Oh, yeah. Oh, how far we've come in a year, my friends. How far we've come. Because 1 year ago, I was out on the roof hooking up the good old AF24 HD, shooting off what I thought was between the trees, but come to find out it's kind of through the trees. Yep, 1 year ago today. There's Herb. Bunch of random videos about lugging all these stupid ass cinder blocks up there. Ugh. But yep, 1 year is when I actually built all this. It's kind of hard to say 1 year specifically is the anniversary because like getting it all up and running took a long time. And even once I got stuff kind of started, it was still a few days because like I got this up there and then we went to the relay house and did the one down there. Then I had to monkey around with the router and that took another day or so. So it was kind of staggered a little bit, but we can call today the anniversary. Let me see if I can find. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me see. Whoop. Come on, work with me now. There we go. Where's the picture I'm looking for? There it is. Uh, this was where is the info thing? Info. Thank you. May 6th. So this is when the connection between the backbone radios actually was first ever like brought up. And well, this is when I got the connection on the router. I'm sorry. This is the router. And then the connection between the backbone radios. I actually made a video of that. You can go back and watch the video on that because I was yelling and screaming and carrying on and stuff like, yeah, I got it to work finally. But yeah, 1 year anniversary for WinSpear. We can call it that. Why not, right? Crazy how far we've come in a year, but been good stuff. We'll do this and then plonk. Oh yeah, the OG setup. This is when I had the AF-24s, obviously, and just the I had one. Yeah, I think I had one sector radio. This is when I still had the nano beam up there. I hadn't taken it down yet, but it started out as this and just one sector radio, and that was it. So we got RFE horn up there now, and we got another sector radio up there now. We got completely different backbone radios now. This isn't even in the same spot anymore now. Lots have changed. Oh, I didn't even notice. Those are the concrete slabs I was just talking about. So I'm going to move all this stuff over there and put a tower, but that'll fix the atrocious backbone issues. So yeah, 1 year anniversary. How cool, huh? Okay, let's see. I got some other interesting things to share with you guys too, so don't go anywhere yet. I gotta check the chat. Let's see. How many clients do you have now? I already answered that. So like 200 megs per second. What are you talking about, Miles? Have you done the testing at the relay house yet and seen what sort of speeds you are getting at the relay house with latency? Not lately, no. I did when I first got it all set up, and it was basically what the UI was saying in the Ubiquiti radio itself. So I assume it's probably about the same. I could log into the Netonix and see. I think it'll show that. It shows throughput, which right now is capacity. But yeah, I haven't done that lately. Find a tower yet? Nope. So I'm gonna build my own or get on the tower. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Ask John. Where's that bastard at? Can I PTP then PTMP from internet I receive? Generally, no. If the ISP finds out you're doing that, bad times. Because you'll get everything up and running, you'll get people paying you, and then ISP will go, nope, and flip the switch on you, and then all the people that are paying you are going to be pissed. So don't do that. Now, if you get a connection you're allowed to resell at your house, then yeah, God, that would be amazing. Get fiber at my house and then do all this from here. Oh, it'd be so good. Oh, man, we can all dream. Can all dream. Use a VLAN for management network, or is it all on that one network? That's complicated. It's technically all one network, but not everybody's on it. It's kind of hard to explain. Yep. Congrats. Thank you very much. I say when the first CPE working is the day one of start. Yeah, I guess that could work too. It was all kind of around this 1 month period because once I put these up, the backbone radios, and then once I got the connection up, it was all pretty from then. My house was the first CPE, obviously, because I already had a CPE pointed this way. Um, that was kind of just tweak some settings and poof, it was up. I don't know what day that was though. I'd have to, I'd have to dig around. Probably have a picture of it. Well, I see a Steam game downloading. I don't know why I have a picture of that. Probably to show that the internet's working, I guess. And that was May 8th, so just a day later than that last picture that was up. So yeah, probably May 8th. So it's all within this like couple week period that everything kind of all the pieces finally fell into place. But man, it was a legit, like no joke, year and some change of work getting all this stuff set up and bought and put up and connected and working, and it's a lot of little bits. That's why I get emails from people like, what hardware should I buy? Or just generic like blanket questions like that. And it's like, come on, man, really? You think it's that simple? Like, I wish. You guys know though. Well, most of you. Let me see. What's going on, Alexandra? Might make TX smaller. Nope, not doing that. John says he is here. Where's John? Miles, do you know John? Are you an insider? Hi, John. John's going to make some batteries for me. Oh, yeah. I'm getting back into the RC game, my friends. I saw some dude set the 10-mile record. He did 10 miles out and 10 miles back with a little RC plane in like 16 minutes or something. He averaged like 90 something miles an hour. I was like, yeah. And then the battery that he used, oh my God, it was a monster. And I'm like, because the battery that he used was a 13,000 milliamp hour just brick of a battery. You could probably start a car with this damn thing. And it said on the bottom, not for sale. He made it custom or something. I was like, I know somebody that makes batteries. He said that in Discord. Oh, okay. Pardon my dry, scratchy Coronades voice, by the way. But yeah, he's gonna make some batteries for me. We're gonna do big things. Getting back into RC. I know a few of you are into RC as well. I think it's kind of ironic. I was thinking about this the other day because I did RC since I was like probably 8 or 9. My parents got me my first RC car, and I've always thought it was just the coolest thing ever. I've even put this off for as long as I could, getting back into it. I'm like, no, I have enough shit to do. I still do, but I said screw it and bought a new radio. I'm like, all right, hey, it was inevitable. It's all radio stuff. It's all communication. I don't know why I have such a interest with it, be it networking or the WISP stuff, the radios, radio control stuff. I don't know why I love this stuff so much. It's all kind of related in some like really weird way. Let me see. And there, share our projects and experience. What? Oh, I should make a WhatsApp group. I missed that first one. We already have the Discord. We don't really need another chat platform. If you're not in the Discord, join. Somebody hit them with a link, will you please? It'd be a great hunt for a tower in your backyard. How sweet it would be. Yeah. Uh, I actually looked when I first moved in here and started planning this shit. I actually looked into that, and as per city code, I don't remember how tall exactly. I think it was like 100 feet. I could legally do like 100-foot tower in my backyard. Like seriously, something like that. I was like, damn, that'd be be a bit of an eyesore, but oh well, I guess. Uh, no, he said that in Discord. Oh, yeah, I already saw that. Check out Discord for an image. I'm not pulling that up right now. I'll do that later. I'll check it out. What is the best bet thing to use with a light AP? Again, another blanket question. A radio? A CPE? I hate to be a dick, but sometimes people ask questions like that I'm like, I don't know. What do you want to do? How far are you trying to go? What's the budget? Where are you at? I mean, there's 100 different things. I use light beams, and they work great. So, light beam, I guess. John Bruce, man. Will that be Pete? Yeah, there you go. So you guys can sort that out. Next big thing. I did a thing. I did, as so many of you had been saying I should for so long, I did Amazon affiliate links. Because I thought, hey, why not, right? Might as well. So I'll plonk these bad boys in the chat. Speaking of Lightbeam AC, there's your affiliate link. Whoop. Link's a little too long. I gotta take one of them bad boys out of there. Come on. Oh, gotta take two of them out. I also put a couple of the cameras that I used in there, so I'm just taking those out. There we go. Okay, there we go. Oh, it got so nicely jumbled. Oh well, whatever. But yeah, if you want to use those, cool. If not, use Streakwave. Either those or Streakwave. That's all you're allowed to use, damn it. But I appreciate it. I don't know if it'll ever turn into anything or not. I actually had affiliate links at one point for my photography business, and I don't know why I set it up then. I didn't have anyone to share the links with, really. So it was just kind of like, if you don't sell, I think 3 things within a whatever period of time, your affiliate program kind of dies. It goes away. So it went away. So yeah, somebody buy a few things so at least my affiliate program stays alive. But yeah, right there on the top, Lightbeam. That's if you're just trying to get a quick, simple setup. There you go. I just did a video about this actually. It was the last WISP video that I did. Was how much does a WISP cost? Which is another one of those blanket questions I get all the time. And I talked about a few different setup options there. So, who asked that? Joshua. Yeah, there you go. WISP name Windstream. Yep, Windstream Networks. Yeah, Lightbeam Gen 2. That's right. That's the one. You seriously, the cheapest, like the number one build that I did in that video was about stuff I didn't know existed when I started this. So anybody starting now, I hope they see that video because it'll save them a lot of money. I spent a lot of money getting the stuff set up the first time because I didn't know. I didn't even know anybody did this. I didn't even know this was a thing. I just thought I need internet at my house and everybody else down here does too, and I bet I can do it, and just kind of did it. And then after doing it for a while, I found everybody and all the little groups and stuff. Was like, oh shit, this is actually a thing. I didn't know WISP was even a thing. So hopefully somebody can find videos like that and find that you don't need to buy Prism 5 AC Gen 2s with sector antennas and shit like I did. You can get started just fine with a Light AP. The Light AP GPS is actually pretty good. I'm running one right now. Works just fine. And they're cheap, super cheap, like a fraction of what I spent. Fraction, literally. God, the Light AP. Light. Oh, here. Let's just do this. 1, 2. Where is it? Plonk. Beautimus. Use my own damn affiliate link. Look at that. Got to make sure it works anyway. Hey, look at that. Yeah, $100 for not just a radio, but a radio and an antenna all in one piece. That's, I mean, you can't beat that with a stick. The Prism. Let's see if that link works. My computer's sucking so much wind. Yeah, it's $216 just for the radio, and then you have to buy a damn sector antenna too. Ooh, I bet I can make a. Bet I can make an affiliate link for the sector radios too, or antennas rather. I meant to do that yesterday. All the RFE stuff. But like the one radio that I'm using now, I'm using one of these, and I have an RFE. And we'll do elements sector. The little 30-degree goofy looking one. Where's it at? There it is. And then another $300 for this. Then you need the twist port adapter, which is another $70 or so. So you're looking at just say $600 for one radio, what I'm running now. When you could get started, $100, done. So yeah, I really hope people find that video and learn something from it because it can really, really save them a lot of money. Let's see. Light AP on a WISP system. Yeah, there you go. Spotted dog, what's going on? WISP I'm building now, use Light AP GPS? Definitely. Remove text overlay. Aye, sir. Actually, no, we're going to go like this. You ready? There we go. Been slowly watching your WISP series. Nice finally catch a live stream. Hey, glad to have you, man. Ooh, I just bumped the table. I don't know if you saw the camera shake or not, but it did, I'm sure. Yeah, glad to have you, man. I think I've seen your comments on a couple of my videos. What I'm having happen now, because it's 45-ish videos into the series, people are watching the first like 1 or 2, or they'll watch like video 6 or something, and they'll ask me questions based on that I've already answered like 15 times in all the other videos. And it's like, come on now. I'm about to start sending you guys links. That's actually part of the reason I started the Infrastructure 101 series, the 101 series that I started, like the basic stuff like how to connect radios and the how much does a WISP cost, the super basic stuff. Speaking of super basic stuff, what should my next 101 video be on? But that's kind of why I started that. So when people ask me questions like that, I can just send them a link to a video, and then there you go. Hey, fool, what up, kid? Hungry? Not really. What you got? Oh, we're gonna be doing things. You just get ready for the spicy food, my friend. Gonna have a special video for everybody. Think hot ones. Oh yeah. I don't know what's up with my throat today. Ooh. So 1 year old. Super chats. Again, super chats are enabled. Did that because hey, why not? And I started affiliate links. So those are my 3 big things for today. I know, just groundbreaking, earth-shattering things. I know. Not really. Come out. Can't tonight, my friend. Don't. You're, if I remember correctly, you're like way the hell over here. Well, the other way. This is looking west. You're east. Yeah, so you're like way over here. Sometime though, definitely. We'll hang out. I bet the wives will get along. Oh, I swear I'm not 15. Jeez. You're the reason I found out WISP stuff. I started watching videos. I didn't know anything, and I always thought like stuff you're doing is impossible for me to do, but I did it though. Awesome. That's right. That's what it's all about, man. I've said this before. Like this turned into something a lot bigger than I expected. I had no idea this was a thing, and now not only is it a thing, but I get emails and comments and stuff from people all over the world. It is unreal. I get emails from people in South Africa and India and everywhere, all over. It's crazy. So what cheap beer are you having today? Oh, I got the cheapest of the cheap Focus. There we go. It's good when it's hot out though, because believe it or not, they actually put the ingredients on here, and it actually is just water mostly. It's like alka water. Don't get the still one though. There's actually you have the seltzer water, which is bubbly water with booze in it. They actually made a still water, which is, just water without the bubbles that has booze in it. And oh my God. If you want to make that, put some ice in a vodka and just let it melt and then drink it after it's warm or cold. It doesn't even matter. It's just disgusting. Don't, don't, don't. These are pretty good. That's awful. Eh, Here's a question for you. How many hours did it take you to get the system up and running? Oh, good God. I have no idea. No idea. That's why people bitching, oh, we have to have two jobs just to support ourselves and we work 45 hours or whatever. It's like, get the hell out of here, man. We all have two jobs. Man, that couple week period where everything was getting up and running, I remember I was legitimately like sore, carrying cinder blocks everywhere and all kinds of shit. Hour wise, I have no idea. No idea. Hundreds. Hundreds. And then it's like, do I factor in all the troubleshooting I do, all the emails I get, all the text messages? Um, I was talking to somebody from the Discord yesterday or the day before, I don't remember, about basically his main question was, how do you handle customer support? I'm like, you just do it, man. I mean, when you're a one man show, it comes down to you. Either you do it or it doesn't get done. So if people email me or message me or whatever, be it comments on YouTube or emails from YouTube or customer emails or text messages or phone calls or people knocking on my door. I mean, seriously, it's a lot, but you do it. You just do it. All the hours. How many? All of them. Enjoy your videos. Thank you. My regular cigar. Oh, yeah. I actually just joined a couple cigar groups on the Book of Face. Uh, Arizona Cigar Aficionados or something like that. Uh, Pretty cool people in there. But my one of my go-tos is Mi Familia, Mi Padre, or some shit like that. My father, I always forget the name of this damn thing. Cigar. It was actually Cigar of the Year a few years ago, and it is fan fucking tastic. It's this cigar, but a different shape. And yes, the shape of the cigar does matter. I don't see it. But yeah, if you see Le Bijou, that's what it is. Mi Familia, Le Bijou. My father. I don't know why it says MF and oh, my father. I don't know where the hell I was getting. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, those are amazing cigars. Oliva Melanio is another one that's one of my go-tos. Oliva. Where's the Melanio? There it is. Yeah. These are fantastic as well. And they're not expensive. Like even well, I mean, for some people, I guess they are. I don't know. But they're like 12 bucks, something like that. Not bad. These are fantastic. So you got the My Father, the Oliva, um, Gurkha, Gurkha, Cellar Reserve is another go-to that is amazing. You may not be able to find it. Yep, there it is. Oh yeah, those are fantastic as well. Now I'm a member of Pravada Cigar Club though. If you're into cigars, I highly recommend it because they'll send you 3 cigars a month. It's like 35, 40 bucks, something like that. And it's all different, like unique stuff. Very, very cool. And they're actually going private soon. They're going no more open enrollment kind of thing. But they send really, really good stuff. I actually just got 3. I said I had a cigar and some whiskey for later, so that's gonna be my later cigar. But it's good stuff. Let me see. Water and piss, mostly. Idea for a 101. What about talking about data center or idea what type of internet hookup maybe is what you were trying to say? You would want to have when starting one of these. I along those same lines, I was actually thinking about doing one where I pick just some random city and try to find a backbone or like a link. That'd be a really hard video to make because it took me months to find the place I'm at now. So basically, I just tell people it doesn't have to be in a data center. It's good if it is because data centers are kind of made for this sort of thing. But it doesn't have to be. It can be kind of wherever, as long as you have access to it and it's the budget is good and whatever, it can work. Data center is definitely preferred, but I might do that. I've been thinking about doing something somewhat similar for a while, and we shall see. And let's see. Why don't you use a ticketing system for support? Because it'd be kind of overkill at this point. It would be another thing for me to manage and not break up, or not. It'd be another thing for me to manage, set up, and wait to break. There we go. I was reading this as I was saying that. Apparently, it's about 30 bucks. Not too bad. But yeah, it's just another thing to deal with, and I'll do it eventually, but nah, not now. Uh, where is it? Where did that go? There it is. Have you thought about offering cable? You mean like TV? No, no. I do offer phone though. If somebody wants VoIP phone, I don't tell anybody that because I don't really want to deal with it. But if somebody does need it, then I can do it. Tim Swanson over at Cigars Daily. I enjoy the Oliva Connecticut Reserve. I believe I've had one of those as well. And yeah, anything Oliva makes, I'm convinced is probably pretty damn good. The reason I started with the Oliva, the Melanio, is because, and the Mi Familia, my father, whatever the hell that one's called, is because they were like Cigar of the Year or whatever. They were really highly ranked one year in Cigar Aficionado. And I thought, I'm looking for something different. Let's find one of these. And they turned out to be go-tos. They are fantastic. UNMS has a ticket. Yep, I know. But UNMS, no worky worky. I've said it many times. No worky worky for me. I think I can probably get it to work, but that's again another thing for it. I was talking to somebody from Discord the other day, like I was saying a minute ago, and they asked me how I keep track of who's paid and all that kind of spreadsheet. It works, and I don't have to worry about it breaking and have to fix it when it breaks and everything else. It's fine. When you're up around 35 some odd people like I am now, it starts getting a little bit hairy, kind of, sometimes. You just got to remember to stay on top of it. Like if somebody sends you money, you put it in immediately. I have a spreadsheet. I have a few different ones, and I use QuickBooks for like money tracking. But yeah, I mean, I don't need anything super special right now. I did use UNMS, and it was amazing when it worked, but it broke, and I didn't get around to fixing it. So yeah, because when you're one person, when it breaks, you got to fix it. Leaf by Oscar. I'll keep an eye out for it. Still alive? Yup. What up? Happy anniversary, man. Thank you very much. 18 people, only three thumbs up. Yeah, we're up to 21 people. That might be a channel record. You guys are the best. uh, you can do IPTV. Yeah, I know. But again, I'm one dude, man. I'm one dude. I do all this by myself. I have Herb that does my installs. All the network and business side is me. No, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna offer all kinds of crazy shit. No. And I'm not gonna implement every damn tool there is out there and do every kind of service there is out there because no, no. Because then it's gonna break and I have to fix it. Nope. Nope. When I have a crew and employees and everything else, then maybe. But right now, no. I'm still working a day job too. So if I didn't have a day job, then yeah, I could probably do all this shit. But right now, no. VoIP is what I originally started with. Awesome. Whatever works, right? What setup would you use to get them a phone service? Somebody that John knows actually runs the guts of that. All I have to do is just get the phone for the people and plug it in and configure it. So I'm not real sure. I haven't done I haven't done call manager type of shit since the Marine Corps. And yeah, to say I'm a little bit rusty on that would be a bit of an understatement. Do you want me to set up a UNMS? No, because you'll probably do some cloud shit, and I don't want cloud shit. It's good, man. It's good. Everything's working great. It's no problem. I can do all that shit. All things in time. Damn it, I missed the VoIP part. How do you offer the coop? Do you resell or yeah, again, somebody else runs it and I just can connect to it if I need to. Nobody I don't have anybody using it right now, but I can. If somebody came to me and said they wanted phone, I could do it. I just don't yet. One man show. Yeah, literally. So all this neat little frills and stuff. Yeah, I'd love to, and someday I will, but right now, no. Nope. I was surprised at how many people were interested in VoIP. I set up an asterisk, Whoop, VoIP maybe? Server. I've been doing surprisingly well, especially for business customers. Awesome. I see business being more interested in that than just like residential people. And I only do residential right now. Of all the people I've hooked up, one person has asked me about it, and they said meh. So I don't know. It's an option though. I mean, I could hook people up if I needed to. Someone wanted to offer cell service. How would that work? Ugh. Um, why? That's the first thing that comes to mind. That's that would be hard to do in more than one way, and I don't know if it'd be worth it because you'd be competing with like Verizon and shit. I do know ways to do your own LTE. It is really hard ish. It's not easy. It is possible. You can do it with, off the shelf hardware. It's not super expensive. It's software defined radio shit. It's doable. Google around, Google self-hosted LTE or self-hosted 4G or whatever, and you can do it. Like I know how to do it. I thought about doing it just kind of for fun. I actually have some old WRT 54G routers over there. I'm going to build a standalone, like independent network. But again, I'm only one dude. I only have so much damn time. So you can do all this stuff. It is possible, but yeah, sometimes it's not really worth it. I don't think starting an LTE provider, I don't know if that'd be worth it, man. You're lucky you have a guy doing installs. Yeah, I still want a man working 44. Yeah, get it, man. It'd be much more grueling if I didn't have somebody to do installs. But the reason I do everything else and I let him do the installs is because he's been doing it for like 30 or 35 years or something. He's been doing it forever. So in 10 Mendix, he is the best of the best. Get off my screen, bug. Ooh, I almost knocked the camera over again. His web page really needs some help, but yeah. He's been doing this forever. He has all the hardware to do it. He has the truck. He has all the tools. He has all the mounts and ladders and all the shit already. And yeah, he he'll do in a couple hours what would take me like all day. So that's the main reason I have somebody do it. Um, Hire pros and pay them well is a motto I live by. Hire good people and pay them well, and I do pay Herb well. Mm, using who is a illegal or illegal? Yeah. Are there alternative connections, or is everyone still stuck on ADSL? Down here? Or what do you mean? You should do it and make a video on it. Yeah, that'd be a lengthy series. Don't get me wrong, when this gets big enough to where I don't have to work a day job, yeah, I'm going to be doing all kinds of stupid ass projects. I'll set up all kinds of random shit because I love doing it. building stuff and creating stuff. It's awesome, but there's only so much time in. I should say it. There's only so much sanity in my head. Time is less of an issue as just me wanting to suck start my nine. Is what it really comes down to sometimes. So it's pacing, pacing. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Tom, who you using to terminate the calls? Let me get your DIDs. I'll let him field that one because fuck if I know. Going on, Miguel? Tulsa. Good old Oklahoma. I got internet at the tower last Tuesday. Awesome. Congrats, man. Now waiting on equipment to show up to install on tower. Awesome. Got your I call the AP, I call that the sector because they're all technically access points. So just to kind of differentiate shit, I call the backbone radios, sector radios, CPE is CPE. Um, they're all APs. They're all access points. They all connect to something. So, just FYI, it gets confusing sometimes. Does any other internet provider offer cell service behind Spectrum, besides Spectrum? I don't know. I didn't know any of them did. Well, I mean, AT&T has internet service, kind of. Verizon works some backbone shit too, if I'm not mistaken. All right, you damn bug. I'm not gonna knock my damn camera off the. Fuck off, bitch. But they do cell phone primarily, or also, I should say. As far as somebody that like primarily does internet besides, I don't know. I lost my train of thought anyway. We still need a game. Hell yeah, I'm down. Do your clients ever have a problem with double net? No, actually. We've come a long way past the good old port forwarding days of like Napster and shit like that, LimeWire and all that. Most stuff is smart enough where it reaches out to a designated server and then everything connects. Like if you're out on the WAN, you'll connect to that server technically. You're not really connecting all the way back to your house. So in the world of cloud computing, being double netted isn't really a huge problem. In my experience, again, I knock on all the wood without knocking my camera over. It can cause problems. And when I started this, the way I designed it, I was kind of thinking, it might be an issue, but it's been fine so far. So yeah, your mileage may vary, but I haven't had any issues with it. Spectrum uses Verizon's tower, so there you go. On the double net issue, do you offer static IPs? Nope. I was originally rolling the idea around, and I was kind of thinking about maybe planning on doing it at some point, kind of, but it's a pain in the ass, and it's another one of those things, something else to deal with. That might be, well, I'm sure it would be added expense as well. I have a slash 28 right now, and I think so. I think it's a slash 28. I have a slash 28 right now, and I would have to buy more IP space if I wanted to do forward-facing IPs for everybody, and that's another one of those things, kind of like phone, that nobody cares about. Like nobody, I haven't had a single person ask me about a forward-facing IP, a public IP. No one. Will somebody eventually? I don't know, maybe, and I'll tell them no, because it's just not worth the hassle, the added expense. It. Eh. Let's see. They're acting as a MVNO from. Oh, there you go. I recommend a good unmanaged switch. Netonix, all the things. Use my freaking. Where is it? Where did my damn affiliate link go? Here you go. I will probably only use these things for all the things forever. They're cheap for what they are. If you don't need PoE, I think it's new. There's a Ubiquiti switch that just can't. Someone will chime in the chat, I'm sure. I just saw somebody on here playing around with one. They had a new switch come out, and I was like, how the hell is it that cheap? And then they were like, it's not PoE. I was like, oh, that's why. Okay. So if you don't need that, there are other options. Again, though, the thing with Ubiquiti switches, oh, excuse me, oof, you got to make sure they're not the stupid ass Unify. Good God, what did they do to their damn website? Just switches, for God's sake. What the hell? Okay. You have to make sure that they don't use the stupid amplify or what is it? The amplify unify. I think that's what it's called. Whatever the system is when you have to like adopt shit and everything. It's such a pain in the ass. This is gonna be my next router. Look at this bad boy. Oh, it's so sick. Look at it. Wi-Fi 6. So good. So good. It's an expensive ass little router, but oh, so awesome. I need to get one. It's gonna happen. Anyway, let me see. Edge Max, where switches are? Yeah, they have little switches you can use. These are fine, I think. I actually used one of these briefly, and it worked fine. These don't do that. You don't have to adopt them and all that dumb shit. You just go to an IP, put your credentials in, and poof, you're good to go. But for everything I possibly can, I'm going to use the Netonix because that thing is absolutely amazing. How they can get so much in something so damn small, I have no idea. This thing's like the size of 2 decks of cards almost. It is tiny. 180 bucks. This one little tiny ass switch is powering the backbone radio and 3 sector radios at the relay house, all off of one PoE in. I have a power injector running into this to power the switch and everything, and it's powering 4 radios, and it can do another one. I mean, that's unreal. It'll do 48 volts. That's incredible. So yeah, if you need a good switch, uh, someone show me better. I dare you. Let me see. Have you thought about getting it where it shows your company names instead of the internet provider you go through on speed test? I did actually, and I'm not real sure how to do that because the thought did cross my mind. Uh, I'll have to send my dude an email about that actually. I kind of forgot about that. Flex Mini, the Flex, is that the what? Don't use the Unify. Use uh, okay. Flex Mini, is that little the new little Unify switch? Unify. Oops. Flex Mini, is that the one? Maybe. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Aha, it is. Go away. Yeah. If you just need a little switch, that'd probably work fine. Powered by PoE, not it can't do PoE. It's powered by PoE. So if that doesn't matter, then or you can power it with USB-C. It's kind of cool. Yeah, if you just need a little switch, it's sold out, but that probably worked just fine. Switches, like when we were learning all the CCNA stuff, all the networking stuff in the Marine Corps, the our instructor actually semi-jokingly said, "How do you configure a switch? You plug it in." The majority of switches you don't have to do anything with. They're pretty damn simple little machines. So it doesn't really have to be anything specific or fancy or anything else. If you just need a switch, just get a switch. It doesn't matter. This could be an option. Then Netonix, if you need PoE, that's when things kind of start to get interesting. Or if you want like a managed switch, or if you want to do VLANs, or when you start getting into the weeds a little bit, things can get interesting. But for just a general basic switch, I don't know, get whatever. I don't really think it matters a whole lot. Uh, let's see. That can be done from SSH and server. Okay, they're still having their own little conversation. Cool, cool. Edge router X works great. You mean the edge switch? The thing I just had up here? This? It's a switch, not a router. Whoa. Oh, there we go. Yeah, because this thing, I mean, again, a switch is a pretty basic thing. This does PoE out, and I think you can do like managed stuff, like VLANs and all that kind of shit. They used to call this the tough switch, if I remember correctly, something like that. And I think people were taking that a bit literally, and they were like chucking them around and breaking them or some shit. So they changed the name. Kind of hilarious. Let me see. Only one PoE port out. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Gigabit PoE ports. Blah, blah, blah. Configurable paths. No, I think it'll do more than one. At least it looks like it. Ports PoE. Yeah. It just says yes. Yeah, this one will do 48. Man, my throat is jacked up today. Let me see. I would assume you would need to own your own Block 5Ps to have your name again on it. That's kind of what I was thinking. I'm not real sure how that would work. I gotta look into it. You have to get your own Block 5P address. If you do that, you need to have more than one. Uplink internet if you... yeah, wouldn't surprise me. I'll only pay $76 for 400 megs. I got a written statement from my internet provider to resell the internet. There you go. You're good to go. Again, I wish, God, I wish I'd be able to do it all from here. That would be freaking amazing to not have to worry about all the radios. I've been saying it all damn night. The more complex you get, the more shit you throw in the mix, the more problems it causes. It just does. That's just the nature of it. You know, shit's gonna break eventually. It's gonna happen. And the more stuff there is, the more radios, the more links, the more services, the more products, the more whatever, the more problem it is. So being able to have it here, oh, it'd be so good. Even if it was a little bit more expensive, I would jump on that in a heartbeat. Oh, it'd be so good. I'd put a shed in my backyard with a tower. Boom, Bob's your auntie. It'd be fucking amazing. You have to get your own. I pay $76. That'd be beyond a dream. Thoughts on Unified Nano Switch? The thing I just showed you. I haven't used it yet, but it seems pretty cool. No, Unified Nano Switch. Oh yeah, no, I've used those. Yeah, Actually, we're gonna do fucking typing. Ubiquiti. There we go. Nano Switch. These things are cool, man. I used one because I originally had my sector radio up and I needed to add a second one. Well, I only ran 2 cables out of the relay house. And to run those 2 cables, one to the backbone and one to the radio, good forethought on my part, right? But to run those cables, we drilled a hole in the freaking relay house. Now, keep in mind, this is like a $1.2 million mansion. And I'm like drilling holes in it and shit with a buddy of mine. Yeah, I didn't want to drill any more holes. I found this thing. I was like, oh shit, hell yeah, that's awesome. You can run PoE into 1 and then PoE out of 3. Like, hell yeah. And they're only like $30 or something. They're stupid cheap. By now, at least they were. My computer is sucking so much wind. Ooh, they went up a little bit. $40 now. I'll get an affiliate link for these things too. I need to make notes of that. So I got to do sector radios, or antennas rather, antennas, and nano switch. I already got the Netonix. I'll throw a couple other little odds and ends in there, like 2, maybe switches with a question mark. Yeah, cool. I'll do some affiliate links for this because stuff like this it's great to have, even if you just need it for a week or something. You know, just like something to use temporarily. It's great. It's great. I have another I have a power injector laying around. I've kind of started stocking stuff that I use or might need, and stuff like this is great to have laying around. It's fantastic. It's not expensive. It's great to have. Works good. I powered the 2 sector radios off of this thing. The thing with these is that you shouldn't go more than 2. They start to kind of freak out if you start trying to plug a third radio into it. I heard they kind of start doing some kind of weird stuff, so you might want to stick to 2. But yeah, all in all, these things are great, especially for the money. I mean, they're cheap as shit. Nano Switch? Yeah, Nano Switch. What a goofy name. Have you done a backup battery setup the relay? Nope, not yet, but I will soon. When I get the shed, I'm going to put a up system in there and eventually build out solar panels. There's going to be cameras out there. I'm going to do security system out there. I got a whole slew of videos about what I'm going to do out there because I already got all that kind of planned out in my dome piece. The smallest router X. What? What are you saying, entrepreneur? I don't know. When you want to set a certain speed for your customers, like how do you do it? Traffic shaping. That'll be my next 101 video right there. I get asked that all the damn time. And I had that question. Next 101 video equals traffic shaping. That was a huge question that I had when I was starting as well. Was how the hell do you limit people's speed? Turns out it's stupid easy. It's built into all the radios. It takes 2 seconds. You check a box and type some numbers in, and away you go. Um, somebody talking to me? No. I showed it in one of my 101 videos already. How to connect a radio, I think. I showed it in there briefly, but I'll go into it a little bit more in depth, whatever. My voice is starting to kind of not work so great anymore, so I'm gonna have to end this here soon. Do it from device or use UNMS. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, traffic shaping. There you go. Good to go. You guys know anything going on sale with Ubiquiti? I don't. Been wanting to get another nano station M2 for point to point. Beats me, man. Does your network give out PPOE to each client, or how does that work? No, it doesn't. Okay, I had a brain fart and I need to see what the hell that means. Linus! What? Really? Okay. Is maybe that's why my brain kind of froze. Are you leaving a P off of there? This is their damn forum. Point to point protocol over internet, Ethernet, whatever. I thought that's what that was. Okay. No, I don't do any of that. My network's actually pretty damn simple. You don't have to do anything super crazy to get this stuff working. You can, and as you grow, it may help to get a bit more kind of complicated with things. You know, like doing BGP and all that kind of stuff. BGP is Border Gateway Protocol. It's routing protocol. Doing stuff like that, or even EIGRP, Enhanced Interior Gateway Protocol. Doing that kind of stuff when you get bigger may not be a bad idea, but I don't have any need for that now. I did traffic shaping on a Lightbeam Gen 2. Yeah, it's never the speeds that I want. I don't know what the hell would cause that. Maybe a bug in the firmware or something? I don't know. I actually do all my traffic shaping at the sector, which is not really the way to do it. Um, I've talked about this before, but basically the way I have it set now, it'll I have it set to 60 or 40 or something. If two people try to get 20 out of it, that's the 40. And I learned about that a couple months ago and was like, oh yeah, I guess that really wouldn't be so good, huh? But it works. It works. And all this is going to get ripped out and replaced kind of anyway when I do the tower. So for now, it's fine. I'll just leave it alone. Traffic shaping. Do a one-on-one video about routing protocols. Could, but I don't really think my audience would really get all that much out of that. Like I just said, you don't really need routing protocols and stuff in this unless you get kind of big. I mean, you can do it if you want, but I don't really see a need. Like I don't do anything like that. The router, I don't even remember. I don't even know what the hell the router we're using now does. But I wouldn't worry about stuff like that too much. Just get it up and running and grow. That should be your priority. Grow. It's my priority at least. Plus, I'm a little bit rusty on all my networking stuff like that. You have to figure it in kbps. Yeah, yeah, you do. Give it a tad bit more to it. Yep. True, true. The smallest router X that Ubiquiti has is a good one to start with. Oh, yeah. VLAN's much more. Yeah. the um, yeah, I learned about these afterwards because I used the security gateway or whatever, and it worked fine, but it was kind of goofy. I used this, and what I probably could have or should have used was something like I may not be able to talk tomorrow. Something like this probably, even though that may be kind of overkill. Uh, this one, this one, I don't know. I actually used one of these in my how much does a internet service provider cost? I think it was this one. I don't even remember. It was one of these because all you need is a router. To get up and running, all you need is a router. It doesn't matter what it is. As long as it's a router and it'll do router things, you should be fine. You can always rip that shit out and replace it with something different later, but to get up and running, there you go, 129 bucks, done. The thing I started with cost a little bit more than that. Again, I hope people watch that video and save so much money because they could. Yeah, $344. So, yeah. Oh man. Let's see. Speed. Yes, speed. I was told that I have to have the Edge Router X to do it. To do traffic shaping? No. Starting a new WISP in urban area. I like to use AirMax or Jump for LTU or Jump. LT seems a little too new, but the auto spectrum stuff seems promising for noisy areas. I think they all do the auto thing. I don't do it that way. I don't remember why, but I assume there's a reason why I don't do it that way. You can give it a shot. Let us know how it works, man. I'm gonna build again. Your goal should be growth. I got plans to build a LTU network, kind of on top of my current network, and because I do have people ask me for faster plans, I do have people ask me for that all the time, and I got no problem doing that. If people are gonna pay for it, I'll build it, no problem. But the LTU stuff's expensive compared to the other stuff. It ain't cheap. It's cool though. Seems like it's pretty fast stuff. I gotta fix my backbone before I do that though. That's why shed. Number one thing. If anyone's in Arizona and you know anybody that has a damn shipping container, or you know where to find a cheap shipping container, let me know. I don't even care if it's busted and looks like ass. I'll paint it. I don't give a shit. I'll even get a trailer and drag that bitch out there. Out here. Out wherever. Let me know. Let me see. You can do, but I don't know what you're talking about, Music Biz. You're having like a side conversation. Router X takes some of the load off CPE to do traffic control. Yeah, I mean theoretically, but yeah, UNMS does traffic shaping too. There's a bunch of different ways to do it. The way I do it is just in the sector. I punch it in and away it goes. Uh, I set up the light the light AP GPS for a specific customer of mine. They moved. They were a customer of mine and they moved over on the other side where I wasn't. I didn't have any service yet, and so I kind of just like slapped up a light AP real quick just to get him up and running. I forgot to turn on the traffic shaping, and he sent me a speed test that night. It was like a 140 megs or something. He's like, "This is great." I was like, "Oh shit, oops." I'm like, yeah, I gotta kind of rein that in a little bit, man. Sorry. It was pretty funny. It's like good to know the network's working well. So, oops. But yeah, big things. Got a lot going on. Uh, Next step is to get a damn shed. So, pitch into the shed fund. Do the super chat thing. I got $2. I got $2 to go to my shed. Actually, it's probably more like $1.40 or something. Stupid ass YouTube. No. Oh, another milestone was reached. We're up to. Does it say on that screen? No, of course not. Why would it? Go away. We are up to 2,107 subscribers. So you guys are awesome. I love you all. No homo. That is awesome. It took me, oh man, it took me longer to go from 500 to 600 subs. I remember I was in the 500s for like a fucking year. It felt like forever. It took me longer to go from 500 to 600 than it has from like 1,000 to 2,000. You get that whole logarithmic thing going on. The bigger you get, the faster you grow. Faster you grow, the bigger you get. So it's kind of starting to go up a little bit, which is amazing. You guys are awesome. The bigger it gets, the more cool shit I can do. So hey, maybe someday I'll be able to quit the day job. Well, I will be able to quit the day job eventually because of this. But having some YouTube money on top, I can just throw around and do dumb shit. Because I love it. Someone actually gave me shit in, I think it was in the Facebook group. They're like, "Do you like wasting money?" I'm like, "Yeah, kind of. I do. I love it. If I was doing this full time and making money and everything, and I had YouTube money on top, man, I'd be flying you bitches out here for parties and all. It'd be all kinds of just crazy shit. It'd be amazing. You ever seen Mr. Beast, the guy that just like gives away tons of money? Yeah, I'd do dumb shit like that. It would be amazing. But growing like a weed, this is growing really well. Obviously, not right now. I need to get a shed. Find me a shed, people. But all in all, you guys are the best. I love you all. No homo. I need to go drink some honey tea or something. My throat is all jacked up. Ugh. I was told that I need to get air fiber and then an air fiber dish. Not necessarily. I assume you're talking about the backbone shot. It's one way to do it. It's what I use now. Well, I did. I use an air fiber AF5X HD for the backbone shot. Well, two of them. And RF Elements horns for the instead of the dish. I was using a dish, but yeah, going to Wispalooza this fall. I don't know. Are any of us going to Wispapalooza this year? I have no idea. I'd like to. Definitely gonna try. Turns out my tax return that I was gonna use to pay off some credit cards turns out not to be a tax return at all. So I think I get back like $400 or something. Honestly, if it wasn't for the business and all the business write-offs, I would have owed thousands of dollars. So yeah, might have to kind of not be balling so hard this year like I was last year, but eh, best laid plans of mice and men, right? Would you light a PGPS urban environment or spring for something? You need horns, my friend. I would highly recommend RF Elements horns. They're expensive, but they are amazing at blocking noise and dealing with noisy environments. Do some 30-degree horns, definitely. Music biz, you guys are chatting, cool. Hold you on that party. Fucking hey, man. I would. It'd be just so good. Maybe in a few years after all this stuff has gotten to a point where it's party time, I'll uh I'll be able to do what I want to do because oh yeah, it'd be retarded. Like I have two dear viewers of mine that have been basically here since day one. Emperor Kal-El is his username, and Richard. They've both been on basically every video I've ever made that I can remember anyway. I would definitely fly both of them out here and just party it up, like take them both to Vegas or something and just have a big ass party. Because they've been no joke since like day one. But yeah, I'd have all you guys out here. It'd be just a huge party. You guys are the best. I love you. No homo. Maybe a little homo, especially for Rocky Mountain. You're the best. Awesome. Greatly appreciated. Uh, what do I need a shed for? I'm going to build a tower on it so I can get a better shot. Mo backbone. Can you buy equipment? Put it on the tax? Oh yeah, I wrote everything off. If I hadn't, I would have been anal raped with no lube by the IRS. They'd have been like, I'm going in raw. It would have been bad. Build a tower. Oh, yep. There you go. Again, you're the best. Yes, I like it as well. RF Elements horns are great. Yep. Meet up for cigars. Hell yeah, man. Definitely. Hop your private jet. You know it, man. JSX, all the things. Shit is amazing. Damn, Rocky got a one up me, huh? Oh, shit. Well, hey, greatly appreciate it. You're all the best. We still have 22 viewers, which is amazing. I got to take off, though. My throat is on me. Um, Here's to another year, everybody. Cheers. Talk to you soon. Join the Discord. Someone, I'll put a link in the comments for everybody. I'll pin it at the top. Or actually, it might be in the description already once this goes live, but it'll be around one way or another. Join the Discord, come hang out. It's the best I can do for a party right now, all right? Give me a break. Bye bye, everybody.